Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Don. Let's find our way out of Spellhold. I don't actually remember which way I need to go. Maybe I can go back this way? I don't see a way to exit, so no. I don't think that's it. And I think this is the portal that I want to avoid using for right now.
Yes.
So if you take the portal option, then you can't do something neat. You miss an entire segment of the game.
Gotcha.
This door is completely covered in magical wards. Someone very powerful must want to keep this passage from being entered. There's no physical or magical way to open it at present. Works for me. Alright, let's try this place, because there's that one door that I haven't gone through in the prisoner's ward area.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Maybe that's the way I need to go. I don't remember. I'm just gonna try all of my options
Gather
and
your party before venturing forth.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's a door over here that I'd like to get inside of.
Gone and off like the shadow flees the moor. You aren't gonna let him fall away so easy, are you?
But I may not have a chance, which sucks. Yeah, I ruined his plans for the moment, but he's escaped with my soul. I intend to follow him. A truly admirable goal. I would aid you if you permit it. You may view me with suspicion, but please take a moment to see my situation for what it is. It is true that Bodhi employed me, but she has fled now, and I owe her brother no loyalty. The trinket blade they gave is nice, but I have other needs. Besides, I know a little of his plans through a peek or two at his journal. It's little enough, but I figure we're all in trouble if he isn't stopped. I don't see why we should suddenly trust you. There certainly wasn't any risk. Why are you so scared of Irenicus' plans now? He said nothing of them. No doubt he feels a villain is always undone in the exposition. I cannot blame him. I have many a dead friend that boasted when silence would have served. Well, a lot of villains could learn from Saemon Havarian here. From what I saw of his journal and from overhearing chats with Bodhi, I know his destination to be an elven city in the forest of Tethir, Soldanesselar. What he plans on doing there exactly, I don't know, but he seems to expect to become more powerful than anything, than the gods even, and that can't be good. Soldanesselar, it sounds familiar. It is a high elven city, but I don't know what Irenicus would want with it. But he obviously can't be allowed to succeed. So I will offer my service to you. There we go. In the hopes that we will benefit one another. I'm sure you can understand the motives of self-preservation. And what could you possibly offer me? Of course, I would not impose this upon you without a proper offering of peace. Let me first inform you of the ways you might escape this place. Irenicus left by a magic portal. It could be trapped, and it may even lead into the Underdark. Not a safe place to go. He sealed the doors, but I think I can get us to the surface. I suggest we go back to my ship. I know where he's headed, or may even cut him off. That seems convenient. What is the catch? There are no secret conditions in my help. I merely seek your friendship, or at least your pardon. I'll require allies if I am to survive. The Underdark? No. No. I cannot go there. You do not understand. It is death for my kind. No Avariel has ever traveled the depths. Please, Donald, let us take the ship. But Irenicus must be stopped too. If you think it is best to go into the Underdark, Bearvin, protect me. I will go too. I don't care which route we take. I want my soul back. And I want Irenicus to suffer for what he's done. So, will you try the portal or accompany me to the surface? Perhaps I'll throw in the blade I was paid, to show you my good intent. Very well, lead the way out, and we shall take your ship. If you take this option, you miss out on a whole segment of the game. I can't stress that enough. Take the ship. A sensible choice. Allow me to use my magics to penetrate Irenicus' wards, and then teleport us to the surface and sun. But I never got to see what was behind that door over there. Which is upsetting.
Good to see your person well and sound. As you can see, the way is clear. We are free. Now, business at hand. Go about the town and get what supplies you need. We shall meet at the tavern and make our plans for the voyage when you are ready.
Alright, we're out of Spellhold. We have Vampiric Mist to fight.
Where Minsk
She might be
goes,
undead?
evil stands aside.
It is done.
Poison Mist.
We will continue this another day.
My blade will cut you down to size.
As I thought.
We will continue this another day.
Why is that not working?
Yes. Simple.
Alright, well we can explore while he does his thing.
If you wish.
It's a neat little area. And that's the way back to town if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, to Brynnlaw. It even says so.
What?
Let's see if we can head back into Spellhold. I don't know if you can. But it's always worth investigating both paths. But yeah, if you take the portal to the Underdark right away, you get transported to the next chapter immediately. I actually don't know if the other segment is part of the it's part of chapter 5 or not.
For the order!
Missed.
Righteousness shall prevail!
Great fun! Right?
Missed.
It might still be like it might still be considered chapter 4. I'm not sure myself.
Ugh, my legs are just aching. I've never walked so much in my life. Can we rest now, please?
Not yet.
You must gather your party before venturing If you wish.
Ah, here it is. And we are back in Spellhold. We'll fight the stone golem. Actually, we'll lure him out with Imoen.
Good to go.
And then attack him once he's out here.
Righteousness shall prevail!
With vengeance!
There we go.
Right you are.
Alright, now we have Paws of the Cheetah. Alright, so we have some journals for Jon Irenicus. Get those in a second. Let's make sure this isn't trapped.
All right. No problem at all.
Okay. I don't remember that horn is, but
It is done.
son of a gun. Jon's key. Jon Irenicus' key. This will allow access to the escape route in the basement of the asylum. Not taking that, but also got another rogue stone. Man, I'm glad I was worried about that earlier. I forgot how plentiful they were.
We're all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
Staff of Thunder and Lightning. There are stories that tell of these staves sprouting in the growth around druid groves when the forest is threatened. Fanciful tales, but truth or not, the staff is a powerful tool. It draws energy from storms, and there's a chance that any blow might trigger a thunderclap that knocks enemies down. It casts lightning bolts, and if circumstances warrant it, it can summon a lightning storm to blast enemies to dust. Some abilities are limited by charges. So it's similar to the other one that we have currently.
This way then?
Please move, thank you.
If you wish.
So we have... I may have sold it. I had the Staff of Air as well. Well, let's read our Nemesis' journal. There we go. First journal of Jon Irenicus. No doubt these texts will prove to be an embarrassing legacy, but I must order my thoughts herein, lest they spill from my accursed mind. Spellhold is in my control. Once recovered from my torpor, I made short work of what defenses there were. Coordinator Wanab conveniently removed himself, suffering a peculiar reaction to a spell of mine. I forget what it was. Perhaps something I heard in the temples of Sultan Esselar. Does it even matter now? My condition grows worse, and what I remember of my home is fleeting. I see images of family whose names I cannot recall, and dream of emotions I no longer feel as vividly. On occasion, I sense nature as if she were my mother, as though never removed from her bosom, but such moments are few. I bear the hallmarks of senility? Is that how you pronounce it? Senility? I know it's senile. Senility? With the rage and power of a young elf to lament it. There we go. Bodhi endured the curse much better than I do now, but she was more focused, and more importantly, undead. She's now thoroughly seduced by a vampiric condition, despite its previous failure to counteract the death sentence she was under. She had embraced her mortality, excited by the urgency of it, but now she is confused. Imwen's soul has restored her, but her motives remain transparent, even simplistic. She revels in her carnal nature, even as the elf within despises the creature she has become. I pity my sister if I were capable, but emotions come to me only in violent outbursts. Elysim has taken my ability to truly feel. I am left with the threadbare heart of a human, or some other short-lived vermin. I'll not suffer this much longer. Spellhold has met my needs quite well. They had made a practice of experimenting on inmates here for quite some time, though in a barbaric fashion. I refined their instruments and have finished preparing the necessary rituals. I'm quite through with Imoen, though she can still serve as bait. I'm certain Donald will make an appearance sooner or later. Bodhi has delivered more assassins than I had asked for. I disposed of some in advance, but it seems such a waste. I think she has done this on purpose, as she has taken to releasing the extras in the maze below and hunting at her leisure. I marvel at her hunger and how she seems so alive in her undeath. Perhaps it is the soul of Imoen. Soon I shall see for myself. Donald had best hurry.
Boo must have his exercise, lest he bite us all in hard-to-reach places.
Alright, let's pause while I read this. Second journal of Jon Irenicus. Victory. I am restored. Donald has given exactly what I needed, exactly as I demanded. And now I see where Bodhi has found such fire. I feel the essence of the gods within me. Darn Elysim's curse, for the weak-minded spell that it was. Now I am free. Donald did not make proper use of the heritage given him. Now comes the time of retribution. I'll not allow such a crime to go unpunished. The audacity of Elysim claiming my punishment was just, and the hypocrisy of my people accepting such an act while decrying mine. I will not let this rest. I'll take what I intended, and those that would stand before me will fall as they should. Today is a much better day. I'll act at my leisure. And there you have it. Some of Jon Irenicus's musings.
Out with it. You must gather your party before venturing forth. If you
Alright, now to
wish.
town. I don't know how you're supposed to get down here. I don't see a way to get down there. I'm a little disappointed by that. I mean, it's attached to this building. I don't know if I have to go down a level, but there's no exit. I'm sure it's just like gold or something. I mean, the other containers out here didn't have anything either. But I still don't like leaving things undiscovered.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Regardless, we will head back to town and identify all the items that we have. Because we have a lot to identify. I think it's this building.
Yes.
Alright, storekeep. We got work for you to do.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Alright, let's see what you have available. And by that, I mean identify everything that I own. Alright, we'll do that for now. We can just focus on identifying everything. We'll read everything once everything has been identified. Then worry about selling after the fact. Okay, so Flame of the North +2. The title does not refer to the blade itself, but rather to the woman who originally wielded it in the icy hinterlands of Faerun. Her name was Carrera, and she was a veritable firestorm that swept across Arctic trolls and the northern Orcish tribes. She was a hated enemy of many a shaman, whose magic often floundered against her fury. After a lifetime of raucous battle, it was old age that eventually claimed her. The sword is passed to her granddaughter, an adventurer who presumably brought it to Amn. Magic resist +10%. Ooh, good against chaotic evil. It is a two-handed sword. I'm gonna give it to Minsk, because the only sword that I need. How do I want to handle this? So I like him to keep the mace. I guess I can just keep it on his person. It's not a big deal. Alright, short sword +1. That's not exciting. Malachar +2. The sleek katana radiates magical energy when carried. The Malachar, or dueling steel, was used by a less than honorable samurai during duels against other samurai. As if of its own volition, it will swoop down and deflect the slashing attack of other weapons. It is perfect for the warrior concerned about defense as well as offense. Armor class +2 versus slashing weapons. Cloak of Reflection. Vorn Druid Slayer crafted this cloak and used it with great success in his campaign to eliminate the druids from all the woods south of Baldur's Gate. His campaign ended abruptly when he encountered a flock of wyverns, who were attracted by the cloak's sheen. They killed Vorn and used the cloak to cover their nest, serving to protect their young during electrical storms. A pretty good cloak. Cloak of Reflection. It's arguably better than that. And since this is only good when you activate it, I always forget to activate it. It's definitely better than that. And this is good by itself, but also polymorphing into a mustard jelly is really good, because mustard jellies have 100% immunity to magic, and that's why that cloak is so powerful. Let's go ahead and give it to him for now. Does anyone else need a cloak? She does. Look at that. Wait, who did I give that to? My bad. Put that back on. There we go. Alright, Bone Club +2, +3 versus Undead. It's a nice name for a weapon. This vicious club was created hundreds of years ago, reportedly by a shaman on a quest for revenge. His family had fallen to undead, so personal was his rage that he amputated his own leg, using the femur for the body of the weapon. Magical runes empower it, though it is likely the sheer force of the shaman's hatred would have served on its own. There we go. So club, good against undead. Does he have proficiency in clubs? I don't know why it's recommended to him then. I'm going to give it to Jaheira. Because it's just better than this weapon. Because it's equal in stats typically, but then it's also better against undead. 1 to 6, 2 to 4. Yeah, I would argue that it's better. Alright, anyway. Adventar's Gift. Ring and free action. Oh. Adventar's Gift. This ring was given to the reef scavenger and hunter known only as Edventar by a group of aquatic elves' longest friends. His help in routing the pirate queen, Yanandra of Dambrath, was instrumental in their survival. The Yanandra continues to be feared anywhere the water meets land. So yeah, just immune to speed effects. But this is fine. I can give it to my main character and just use oils of speed. And then another pause of the cheetah. We don't have to read that again. But we will give it to... Who doesn't have boots? Let me give it to Aerie, just to try and keep her out of harm's way. Heart of the Mountain. Alright, so yeah, we had this in the Siege of Dragon Spear expansion, but we'll read it again. During a skirmish between a powerful water elemental and a powerful earth elemental, a tiny fragment of the latter broke off. An orc fleeing the site of the battle snatched the fragment up as she ran. This she gave to her tribe's shaman, who immediately recognized its power and fashioned it into an amulet. The Heart of the Mountain is of particular use to those who do the ghost dance. Such folk dwell at least partly in the realm of the spirits. The amulet forges a stronger connection twixt them and the earth, lending its wearer strength in the face of physical adversity. So your armor class 2 and summon spirits gain plus 10 hit points, which we don't have anyone that can do that, so a little disappointing. Alright, the Horn of Silence. When this odd horn is blown, no sound issues forth, making most people discard it as being useless. However, if the proper command word is known, the horn is capable of silencing all within the area of effect, providing they fail a saving throw versus breath weapon. This horn may be used 3 times a day. The most common use of the Horn of Silence is as a weapon against mages. Fighters... lost my spot. Fighters often employ the horn, silencing enemy mages, and drastically improving their own chances of success against the frail magic users. So that's pretty good. And what else do we have? Cleric Staff plus 3. The simple staff radiates a powerful enchantment, though its plain design suggests a simple origin. It reflects the quiet strength that faith brings. It was likely the modest weapon of a priest or cleric. Just a plus 3. Quarterstaff plus 2, and a spear plus 3. Sand Thief's Ring. Does she have that? No, she can equip it though.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
You suck. Alright, here. Okay, and... oh, Doomplate plus 3. Named by Adarius Shin, the Doomplate is deserving of its foreboding title. He had hoped to strike fear in his enemies, but Adarius set a grim precedent when he mysteriously died soon after donning the suit, just as every adventurer who has worn it since has done. It might be said, however, that most adventurers die in their armor and are not known for their longevity. He's got a very good point. So it's equal to what he's wearing currently, but it probably looks better. Yeah, it looks pretty good. How's it look on my character? Not as good, that's for sure, because of the lower Thaco. Actually, you know, it probably looks better on Mince, because he doesn't have a helmet for it to have to match. Short sword plus 1, okay. Leather armor plus 3. Oh, Ring of Regeneration. A lowly ranked red wizard named Hus? Okay. Is said to have discovered the perfect way to distill troll flesh to make a potion that provided the same regenerative ability as that of the troll. Few were willing to drink the vile liquid, however, and decades later, a student of Hahus created this ring by building upon the foundations of knowledge laid by Hahus. From the hollow cavity of the jade ring floats the ichor and brains of a troll, providing a limited regenerative capability to the wearer. Not bad. Not bad at all. Dusty Rose Ionstone. This Ionstone glows with dusty rose hue, hinting at calming images and sensations. While pleasing, it does not appear to enhance the basic protection enchantment upon it. So there's some debate online whether or not this protects against critical hits. Some claim that any headwear in the game, whether or not it claims that it protects against critical hits or not, protects against critical hits. I don't know the validity of that statement one way or the other.
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item. It's on the ground.
I don't think she can wear a helmet anyway, can she? She cannot. So it'll work for her regardless. But again, I don't know if it protects her from critical hits or not. And a flail +2. I think that's it. Let's make sure I didn't miss any items to read about. Oh, looks like we're good.
As I thought.
Hi, well, normally I'm against selling items. Well, I can't use that anyway, so sell that. I don't want to sell anything to him. Any gems anyway. I might sell all these weapons that I know I won't use. Once you get Celestial Fury, there's no other katana that you need in the game, so I'm not even going to bother. And sell the bolts to him, of course. Halberd. I don't know about this one. The problem is I don't know which creatures are chaotic evil off the top of my head. So using the other weapon that he has, it's a toss-up. I really don't need bullets anymore. I might just sell all of those as well. Because again, +1 bullets, the one sling that I have guarantees, you know, infinite +1 bullets, and then the other one's +5. And both of the people that use those are spellcasters anyway, so I don't think that I need any of these bullets. I'll drop these other bullets on the ground, I think. Because they mean nothing to me. And that clears out our inventory quite a bit. And then I'm going to go rest, and then we can go talk to
If you wish.
Saemon Havarian.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
And then finally blow this popsicle stand. I'm just giving them a chance to cast their spells so I don't interrupt it. Because I know how they like to buff themselves up.
Gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, and... oh wait, we're supposed to talk to him in here anyway, so that actually worked out.
I'm glad to see you, though our meeting is colored by the unfortunate events I must relate. I'd hoped them settled, but I am denied. I have no ship with which to offer passage. It has been scuttled in an act of the purest malice. Such villainy I'm subjected to.
You think us fools? You knew your ship was scuttled when you first spoke to us, didn't you? You seek to use us somehow. It is my spirit harm that you think I would try and cheat you of your rescue. Perhaps I did not have my ship on hand, but my intentions were well and true. My sole purpose is to find you transport, and by the luck of the draw, it is best done by procuring me a new ship. We should hurry lest enemies return. And what would this plan of yours entail? Well, the obvious course would be to exact a revenge of sorts to procure another ship, and it just so happens that I have the perfect mark in mind. The pirate lord, who so maliciously disabled my vessel, has a perfectly serviceable ship of his own. If we could make off with it, we'd be set for sure. Tell me more. His ship is moored at the docks. Under cover of night, we could take it most easy. We simply have to make sure the sea gate is opened for the bay to be clear. If you could get the horn that signals the gateman, we could blow it at night and be gone before anyone is the wiser. I suppose I'll have to steal the horn. Where will you be? I'll not be idle while you tend to the horn. I'll secure the docks, prepare the ship for launch. We'll have clear sailing once the guards are gone. Ships leave at all hours, especially the pirate lords. Fine, I'll attempt your plan. Give me the details of it. The matter is simple, though stealth would be required. The horn is ornate and beautiful, and the Pirate Lord lets his lady, Kaya, keep it safe. Had I the luxury of time, I might try to woo her for it, as she is of suspect morality. So I have heard, at least. During the day, the horn is in the care of the well-guarded Pirate Lord, but at night, it hangs in Kaya's room. Retrieve the horn from her abode under cover of darkness, and come to me aboard the ship by the docks. And why don't we have the luxury of time? Why the rush? The longer I stay in this charming town, the more likely I am to join my first ship at the bottom of the harbor. The sooner we leave, the better. Very well, I'll do it. Yes, for your good, I shall... yes, for your good, I shall add it to your incentive for a quick and stealthy action. We shall be away with all haste, and you shall take this blade from me for services rendered. There we go. Not rendered. Go now, and do what must be done. Alright, so... Actually, you know what? We should probably stop and kill the Pirate Lord. I think he's worth a chunky... Chunky. That's not a good word. A healthy amount of experience. There we go. Why would I say chunky? I don't think I'm not in my right mind right now. Chunky amount of experience. What am I saying?
It is done.
No, but we can kill him. I think he's worth a lot of experience. I think it's recommended. I also think he's evil, which, you know, is incentive enough to kill him as is. I don't know if it's chaotic evil, but we'll try out our new sword. Let's go ahead and doom him. Airy, go ahead and cast some spells. We'll do a magic missile, I guess.
Name it.
Is it because of the helmet? Is this really stopping her from,
Gotcha.
Or is it something else that I did? I don't know what I missed.
Down the side.
Yeah, 11,000 experience, so that's no joke. Also some loot.
As I thought.
So I can't... What did I do to stop her from casting spells? Was it the helmet? Because I thought she could wear the stone and it wouldn't affect her spellcasting ability. Who did I give it to?
Sorry, but I couldn't hold that last item.
What?
It's on the ground.
Huh.
If you wish.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I have to go at night. Well, hold on real quick. Let's go identify the stuff we got off the Pirate Lord. Yeah, 11,000 experience for killing an NPC, especially when it doesn't hit you at all, is a very worthwhile venture. Not as much as I was hoping for, but not bad. Okay, that's not very good stuff, but it is money, which we're in dire need of, especially if we want to
Out with it.
buy the stuff we need to buy once we get back to Katla. Alright, rest till nighttime, then we'll go to the festive hall, where I think is where we get the horn. I don't know where Kaya would... I'm assuming she's in the fest hall.
Sure rough this time of year.
What's this? Look now, boys. Looks like we have some volunteers to do some rowing on the ships, aye? So how about it, boy? You gonna come and be a slave quietly, or do we have to rough you up a bit? Hmm? Well, let me think for a moment. No thanks. No, number 2 is a better paladin answer. Maybe you could just back off now and leave with your lives, scum. So be it. Let's let him make us a fine slave, boys. Take him. Alright, Ari, you need to get back.
Faster than tick. Take a fast pause.
Very well.
Good to go.
Emwyn can run as well.
What is it now?
Yes.
Yeah, you guys don't want to pick a fight with us. Chihira can tank pretty well.
Ready and ready.
Great fun! Right.
go forth at your command.
And yeah, I am ignoring the name mage on purpose because I don't care about him. It's a spite thing. Though he did summon that fire elemental, which might be trouble.
Yeah.
Point the sword, and I shall strike.
Yes. Fight well, for now you will die.
Alright, cut him down.
Righteousness shall prevail.
Oh, hold on, this still a pirate alive. Take care of him first.
Fist of death.
That's not right.
You shall suffer my wrath.
There we go. As if nothing ever happened. Alright, let's go sell our stuff to this guy real quick, and then we'll go back and rest and go grab the horn. Now, I'll probably call it an episode before we continue. I didn't get a lot done this episode, did I? I did a lot of reading, so that's something.
It is done.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Alright, we made money off of that. I could have identified those myself, but it's fine. So I'm assuming Kaia is in the Fest Hall. I don't actually know. I think I mentioned that already. But we'll see. Oh, nope, sorry. I need to rest. Also need to see if now Ari can cast her spells. Now, what is going on with her spells? So that doesn't have to do with the helmet that she had on. So I'm not sure what's causing her to not be able to cast her spells. I haven't changed it besides this. Maybe the armor? Is that why she can't cast her spells? It is. Son of a gun. Forgot about that. Okay, that's fine. We can sell that later. I'm sad to sell all my stuff to that guy though.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil.
You must
I
gather
won't
your
be
party
as
before
gentle.
venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Who am I missing?
You must
Oh,
gather your party before
the most important character in my party. That's who I'm missing.
gather your party before venturing forth.
Alright, let's go grab this horn. Return later. It's nighttime though. Oh no, Kai's home is over here.
Do you have something you wish to say?
Do you sleep? The time to rise comes soon. Must I go so early? The morning is far away. Stay for a moment then, but know you must go come the dawn. The risk of you being discovered here is too great then. I wouldn't worry about being discovered by your lover. I took care of him. I know. But it was not that... But it was not I made... Sorry. I know, but it was not I that made it so. There we go. That was uncalled for. You're my choice of the moment. The past does not matter. It does if we were caught. Deshrek is suspicious of you, ever since he caught you with that Saemon. Ah, speak not his name. You thought well enough of it to take him as a companion. A foolishness of my youth. His words are pleasing to hear. He's very good with them. That is what you said about me. Then go if you are so offended. I am not. I know where I stand. You stand where I tell you to. If that is not enough, I will seek companionship elsewhere. You will anyway. Ah, forgive me. I did not mean to offend. I'm beyond offense. I live with the mighty Deshrek, Pirate Lord of the Isle. That offends me well enough. He does seem to care for you, though. Look at the guard he provides you with. They watch over his possessions, including me. My own guard keeps them at a distance. Then let us forget I brought it up. Kaia? And she's asleep. Ah, message received. Sleep then. Who is there? Guards! To my aid! Intruders in my quarters! They can teleport. Good for them.
My place shall prevail.
For the honor!
You will die, if you wish.
Did I already grab the horn that was in here? I think it appears, yeah, once you start the quest. Pirate horn. The horn can be blown to signal the harbor guards. They open the sea gates to allow a ship through. Without the horn, the ship would never leave the harbor. And there we have it. Tuck that away.
Yeah.
So I don't remember. I think it's this ship that's his. Or is he back in the... Let me go check. Let me go check the Vulgar Monkey, see if he's in there. So we can set up for the next episode.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Hey, also, neat little trick with the ring you can do. So when someone's at full health, give it to someone else so they can regenerate their health.
You must gather your party before venturing forth. You must gather your party before venturing forth.
It is done. As I thought.
Alright, he's not in here.
Your party before venturing forth.
So in the next episode, we will set sail, we'll leave Brynnlaw and Spellhold behind, and continue our next adventure, which is not where you think it will be. Unless you played the game before and you already know, in which case, it's going to be exactly where you know it will be. Oh, there he is. Perfect. Yeah, next episode we'll talk to Saemon, and like I said earlier, blow this popsicle stand. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.